Everyone have a seat. Thank you everyone for coming, especially on such short notice and everything. So I really appreciate it. It's just much more fun to do this with other people, even though you're not right here with me. It just feels different. So sitting tall, roll the shoulders up and back, get some length through the spine. And begin the deep breath.
Hi. Hi, Walt.
Hello. Okay. Let's take this time to slow down, become aware of the breath.
You might want to mute everybody.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. Although I do make it so you can come on anytime you want. All right. 3 more deep breaths. On the next exhale, release the deep breath, returning to a normal breath. We'll begin our practice by taking a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, turning our head to the left. Inhaling back to center. And exhale to the right. And back to center. Continuing at your own breath. Back and forth a few more times on each side. Last time on each side. Returning back to center. Then bringing hands to heart center. Press the palms together. As you inhale, follow your hands up to the sky. On the exhale, follow them down, tucking the chin. Inhale up. And exhale down. Again, inhale up. And exhale down. Last one, we're going to hold. Inhale up. Let's draw the arms up by the ears. On the next exhale, let's twist to the left as we bring our arms to shoulder height. Front and to the back. Then inhaling back to center, up to the sky. Then exhale, twist to the other side. Again, reaching the elbows, the fingertips way out. And then returning back to center. Continue this at your own breath. Trying to wake up those shoulders. Doing a little twisting. Getting all the innards all there worked up. Next time you're on the left side, let's pause there. Take the right hand to the left knee, draw that left arm in close to the spine, sit tall. Tuck the tummy and twist to the left, looking out over the left shoulder. While holding this twist, looking out over the right. On the next exhale, release, coming back to center. And taking the left hand to the right knee, sweeping that right arm back, sitting tall. Tuck the tummy and twist to the right, looking out over the right shoulder. holding this twist, looking out over the left. On the next exhale, release, coming back to center, rolling the shoulders up and back. Inhale, both arms up, gather whenever you can. Drawing the elbows back, chest forward a bit, chin level. On the next inhale, draw the arms up by the ears. On the exhale, forward fold from the hips, keeping the back in neutral, in line with that back. On the next inhale, walking the hands back up. If your legs are crossed, let's bring the other leg forward. Sitting tall for our continuous crescents. Right arm out to the right, left arm up to the sky. On the exhale, drawing that left arm across to the right, going as deep as you like. But remember, you have to stay grounded. And when you're ready, inhaling that left arm up, followed by the right as you exhale across to the other side. Continue at your own breath, back and forth several times. Being aware of the shoulders, you want to be able to reach up and over your head. One more time on each side. On the next exhale, doesn't matter what side, let's turn our head to that side and down, tucking the chin, opening up the back of our neck. Then inhale up, exhale across to the other side now, turning your head to that side and down. And inhale up, exhale, release that down to your side. Rolling the shoulders up and back. Inhale, both arms up to the YB, gather the sun. On the next inhale, draw the arms up by the ears. On the exhale, forward fold from the hips, keeping the back in neutral, head line with the back. On the next inhale, walking the hands back up. All right, let's go ahead and bring the legs out in front, shake out the knees a bit. Sitting tall, maybe soft knees. Inhale, our arms up to the sky. Get some length through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Checking in on this hamstrings, low back, see how they're doing today. More breaths here. On the next exhale, soften and release. On the inhale, draw the arms up to the sky. Exhale, press down. Let's try it one more time. Inhale up, maybe lengthen fully. Exhale, forward fold. Just felt like I need a little bit extra this morning. More breath here. On the next exhale, let's soften and release. On the inhale, draw the arms up to the sky. Exhale, press down. All right, let's start off with boat pose. So, grabbing behind the knees, leaning back a little bit. Keep the shoulders down, don't let them creep up by your ears. We want them down. And then right foot, left foot. Looks good. If you want a little bit more, maybe release the hands. Maybe lengthen the legs. 2 more breaths here. On the next exhale, let's place the feet back down on the mat. And then gently roll all the way on down your back. Draw the feet in a little bit close to your hips. Keep the knees about hip distance apart. Let's go ahead and draw both knees into the chest and hug them. And place the feet back down on the mat. Take the arms out to the side so we can do some twist. And let's take those knees to the left, coming up on the left hip, but keeping the shoulders grounded. Maybe rolling the head to the right at the same time. Then inhaling, the knees back to center. Exhale to the right. Coming up on the right hip, but keeping the shoulders grounded, rolling our head to the left. Inhaling back to center. Then taking them to the left. And back to center. Again to the right. And back to center. One more time on the left. And back to center. And last time on the right. And back to center. Let's go ahead and draw that right knee into the chest. Extend that left leg out to the mat. Draw that knee in nice and close. Then reach behind that hamstring. Inhale that right foot up to the sky. Pointing and flexing the foot several times. Drawing a few toe circles in each direction. And when that feels complete, coming into stillness. And then trying to draw that big toe forward just a smidgen on each exhale. Two more breaths here. On the next exhale, let's go ahead and bend that right leg. Bring that right foot in nice and close and to the hips, and then by that left thigh. Take the right arm out to shoulder height, reach up with that left hand to the knee, and then draw that right knee across to the left. Trying to keep it in nice and close. More breaths here. On the next inhale, let's draw it back to center. Go ahead and extend that right leg out to the mat. Draw that left knee into the chest and hug it. Reach behind that left hamstring and inhale the left foot up to the sky. Pointing and flexing the foot several times. Drawing a few toe circles in each direction. When that feels complete, come into stillness. And then let's draw that big toe forward just a smidgen on each exhale. More breaths there. On the next exhale, let's go ahead and bend that left leg, bring that left foot down to the mat. Let's go ahead and bend that right leg. Bring the feet and knees together. Walk the heels in nice and close. Now take the arms up to the sky. Let's go ahead and work the wrist a little bit, working both hands back and forth in circles. And then interlacing the fingers together, taking them underneath your head so the elbows point out, opening up the chest. Now take the right knee to the right, left knee to the left, bringing the feet together. Notice how that arches your back and kind of brings you on your sit bones and your shoulder blades. So if you wiggle around, you notice you don't feel connected to the earth quite as well as you did before. This is a sacroiliac balance. It is a balancing pose. It's also an opening for the chest and for your hips. Letting the knees just float there. Coming down, you'll feel that stretch in the hip area, specifically the groin. Three more breaths here. On the next exhale, soften. On the inhale, draw the knees together. Remove the hands from behind your head. Take the arms up to the sky, and then go ahead and lower them above your head. Walk your feet out hip distance, and let's try some bridge poses with motion. On the inhale, bring the arms down by your side as you inhale the hips up. On the exhale, lower the hips down and bring the arms back above the head. Continue this at your own breath, back and forth, nice and easy with your breath. Again, trying to train ourselves to move with the breath. You'll find it's much more efficient and you won't get as tired. Don't fight the body, work with it, and you'll find your day goes much, much smoother. One more time in each direction. When your hands are down by your side on the next inhale, let's stay there. Let's try to press those hips even higher, letting the chest float up and forward. And this time on your next exhale, leave the hands by your side as you bring the hips back down to the heels. And draw both knees into the chest and hug them. Then reaching between the knees up to the feet or ankles for happy baby. The goal here is to draw those knees as close as you can to your chest, shoulders. Just draw them in nice and close. And then if you want to add a little bit, you can try rolling around on your back in circles. And coming into stillness. Let's bring the feet and knees together. Release them to arm's length. Go ahead and cross the shins. Bring your hands down by your side. Press the hips back. And when you release, hopefully that will bring you to a seated position. At that point, let's go ahead and come to our hands and knees. Let's draw our hands, our wrists underneath our shoulders. Hips are above the knees, turning the feet over flat. Checking in on our spine with a few cows and cats. Remembering that for cow, belt comes up slightly, stomach softens towards the mat. Sternum comes through the shoulder, head comes up looking forward. On the exhale, tail tucks. You begin to round your back, head comes down, you tuck the chin for cat. Continue this at your own breath. Being mindful of the spine, we're checking in. Trying to make this a smooth, comfortable movement. There should be no pain. Just keep in touch with your spine, feeling it. If you can't see it, all you can do is feel it. One more time in each direction. Returning to a neutral back. Let's try bird dog. Let's go ahead and slide that right leg back. Inhale, right leg to hip high, bringing our left arm up to shoulder height. The gaze is towards the top of the mat. On the next exhale, let's draw in that side. Let's try the other side. Let's slide the left leg back. Inhale to hip high, flex that left foot. Bring the right arm up to shoulder height, palm facing in. On the next exhale, let's draw that in. Let's go ahead and draw the hands in a little bit closer to your knees. Turn over, come down to the elbows and turn over your hands. So they're relatively close to your body. You want the thumbs on the mat. This is a shoulder exercise. So we're wanting to press our hips back, but keep our arms and thumbs down on the mat. And then inhale back to center. Let's try that a couple more times. Exhale back. And inhale forward. Last time. Exhale back. And inhale forward. Now turn the palms over. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Maybe walk your elbows out a little bit. Get a little bit more space so you don't feel cramped. We're going to try porpoise. Now for porpoise, you'll want to curl the toes and then pressing through the forearms and those elbows. Let's inhale the hips up. Try to get them as high as you can. And then press the shoulders back and down. On the next exhale, let's go ahead and lower the knees down. Separate our hands. Then we're going to come into a low plank as we slide the right foot back and the left foot back, coming into the low plank. Taking several breaths here. Try to keep the hips level. On the next exhale, let's drop the knees down. Then slowly lower the hips. Turn over the feet. Reach back with both feet. Try to get some length. And then drawing through the forearms and the palms, draw the chest forward and up, bringing the head up for Sphinx pose. 2 more breaths here. On the next exhale, let's lower on down by sliding your arms forward, looking for a full body stretch. So reaching, crawling your way on your mat, trying to get the arms out of their socket a little bit, trying to reach back with both legs, think of it in terms of hanging from the monkey bars. You want to get as long and drawn as you can. Taking a couple breaths here. We'll warm up with our back a little bit with trying opposites. So let's take that right hand and left leg up as we inhale up. And exhale down. Remember, don't hold your breath. Inhale up. And exhale down. Again, right to left. Inhale up. And exhale down. Left to right. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one, right to left. Inhale up. And exhale down. And one more, left to right. And exhale down. Go ahead and relax the head. Turn it to one side. Take a couple more breaths here. Now let's go ahead and scooch. Try to get a little bit more length. And we're going to try to press ourselves up for Superman. Flying like a bird. Inhale up. Bring both arms. Chest up. Let the thighs, knees, and feet float up. On the next exhale, soften and come down. Turn your head to one side. There's lots of energy. Let's turn our head back to center. We're going to try it one more time. Inhale, arms up. Let the thighs, knees, and feet float up. And exhale, soften and come down. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders. And let's try 3 baby cobras. Inhaling up. Just using your back. And exhale down. Again, inhale up. And exhale down. Last one, inhale up. And exhale down. Turn your head to one side. Go ahead and lengthen the arms behind you. Reaching down the sides. Turn the palms up, reverse corpse pose. Take this time. Take a few breaths. Now bring the head back to center. Reach down the sides with both arms, palm facing in, and roll the shoulders up. Keep the chest and head up. Then let the thighs, knees, and feet float up. Locust. On the next exhale, soften and come down. Turn your head to the other side. Now turning the head back to center, let's try it one more time. Bring the shoulders up, bring the head up, let the thighs, knees, and feet float up. Notice how much easier this is with our arms behind us. On the exhale, soften and come down. Let's take that right arm above the head. Turn your head to the left. Bend that left leg. Reach back, grab that left heel. Draw that heel into the sit bone. At the same time, you're reaching forward with the right hand, reaching down with that leg, trying to get a nice long leg. And then getting a quad stretch on the left side. On the next exhale, let's soften and release that side. Let's take that right arm down by our side, reaching back. Take that left hand, reach above your head, turn your head to the right. Reach back with that left foot and really try to get some length on that left side. Let's go ahead and bend that right leg, reach back with the right hand. Grab that right foot, draw it into the sit bone. On the next exhale, soften and release. Let's go ahead and draw both hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes. One perfect push-up. So get everything in place. Draw the elbows in. Slide the hands down a little bit lower. And then inhale, press straight up. The plank. Keep it nice and long, don't sag. Now go ahead and lower the knees down and press back to child. On the next inhale, let's press ourselves up to our knees, bring the hands on hips. We're going to try camel, half camel actually. If you know full camel, go ahead and you may want to just do it twice. For the rest of us, go ahead and bring the arms by your side. Now inhale that left arm up to the sky. Inhale up. Then exhale, start to come back, press the hips forward, you don't want to collapse. Maybe reach back with that right hand to that left heel. Looking up at the ceiling. On the next exhale, release that left arm down. Bring the body back to center. On the exhale, press back for one breath. And inhale back up to the knees. Try the other side. Inhale that right arm up to the sky. Nice big stretch. Now on the exhale, start to draw it back. Bring the hips forward. Maybe reach back with the left hand. Try to keep the shoulders level. On the next exhale, release that right arm down. On the inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, press back for one breath. And inhale back up to the knees. All right. We're going to work on our shoulders a little bit. Rather than pressing back to hero, we're going to stay on our knees. Let's go ahead and bring the arms out to shoulder height. Then take the right elbow across the left. And bring the arms up for half eagle. So you're trying to draw the arms together, bring the palms together. Makes it tight on the shoulders. You can see it's trying to keep them up to shoulder height. But you can feel that on the back, by the shoulder blades, you're separating them. On the next exhale, soften and release. Sweep the arms behind you, just reach back. Try to bring the palms close together. On the next inhale, draw them out back and front. Now let's go ahead and take the left elbow across the right. Bring the arms up. Again, stretching on the top of the shoulders. On the next exhale, soften and release. Sweep the arms behind you once again. On the exhale, soften and release. Bringing the hands to the hips. Now bring the left foot forward. Left knee over left ankle. Curl the toes on that right foot. Release the hands from the hips and inhale both arms up to exalted warrior. So the arms are in a wide V, the chest is forward, chin is elevated a bit. On the next exhale, take that right hand to the left knee. Let the left arm sweep down and back to shoulder height. Then twisting to the left, looking back at that thumb that's pointed to the sky. On the exhale, release that left arm down as you reach forward and up. Like you're trying to catch something or grab something. On the exhale, bring both hands down to the mat. Ground that right hand. Inhale the left arm up for the inside twist. On the exhale, bring that left arm down. Inhaling both arms now back to exalted warrior. And then bring the hands to the hips and switch sides. Take the left knee back, bring the right knee forward. Make sure that the toes on that left foot are curled and you're pressing back to that heel. Then releasing the hips and inhaling both arms. Again, exalted warrior. Out, up. On the exhale, taking that left hand to the right knee, sweeping that right arm down and back to shoulder height, twisting to the right, looking back at that right thumb. On the exhale, releasing that right arm down as you reach forward and up with both arms now. On the exhale, bringing both hands down to the mat, grounding that left hand, inhaling the right arm up to the inside twist. On the exhale, bringing that right arm down, then inhaling both arms up to exalted warrior, and bringing the hands back to the hips, taking the right knee back, bringing the left knee forward, and then attempting to come to a standing pose. Release the hands and walking that out. At the top of your mat, let's try dancer this morning for the balancing pose. For dancer, I'll do it from a side view this time. So we want to move up that energy to that left hip. The first part of dancer is bringing that right heel to the right hand, not right hand to the heel. So you can try to get it up there and try to bring it up. Then the next phase of this is to stand there, knees together, heel to the sit bone. When you feel you have your balance, taking the left arm up to the sky, and then start to draw that knee back and up. How high you can get it. And then try to keep your chest forward enough. So you're actually doing a slight back bend as you try this pose. You are arching back. Keep that chest forward. There's going to be some amount of moving forward. So try to minimize that. On the next exhale, let's bring that in. Let's try the other side. Let's move that energy to the right hip now. And go ahead and draw that left hand to that left foot, or that foot to the hand. When you feel you're stable here, inhale the right arm up, reaching for the sky. Then drawing that left knee back and up. On the next exhale, let's go ahead and release that and walk that off. Very nice. Coming to the top of your mat. Bring the arms across the heart. Let's try some salutation. Inhale up, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold, reach for the ground. Inhale halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold all the way. And inhale all the way up. Exhale to a back bend. Inhale back to center. Exhale, press down, begin again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold again. Inhale up. Exhale to chair. Press the hips back, knees come forward, don't let them collapse. It's a comfortable chair. On the next exhale, fold all the way. Then inhale all the way up to the top. Exhale to a back bend. Inhale back to center. Exhale, press down. Last one, we're going to sing for the inversion. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Coming into ragdoll or gorilla. Three more breaths here. On the next inhale, let's come up halfway. Lengthen the back. Bring your head above your heart. Then slide the hands up to the hips, bend the knees, press through the heels, round up carefully. And walk that off. All right. Let's try warrior two. Let's go ahead and bring the left foot forward, take the right foot back. Hips are to the side. Go ahead and draw that left knee over the left ankle. Slide that right heel back a little bit. Looking straight ahead, in other words, head is centered, hands on hips. Now try to sink down a little bit, just a little bit of, so you can feel that through the groin. Now inhale the arms up to shoulder height. Slowly turn your head to the left, looking out over that left hand, reaching out through the elbows, softening into the pose. Being aware of that left knee to draw it out to the left. that right hip back. Now turning the palms up. Relaxing that right arm down. Inhaling that left arm up to the sky. Reaching, opening. On the exhale, bring it back to shoulder height. Bring the hands to the hips. Turn the hips forward. Now we're setting up for warrior one. Now inhale both arms up to the sky. Warrior one, the gaze is elevated. Hopefully the feet are still in the same place. On the exhale, bring the hands back to the hips. Step forward with the right foot. Step back with the left. Turn the hips to the side. Setting up for warrior two on the other side. So right knee over right ankle. You're in neutral right here. Now soften. Come into it a little bit. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height. Slowly turn your head, looking out over that right hand. Turn the palms up. Relax the left arm down. Inhale, right arm up. Reverse warrior. On the exhale, bring the arms back to warrior two. Bring the hands to the hips. Turn the hips forward. Hopefully, bring that left hip forward so now the hips are facing forward. Release the hands from the hips. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. On the exhale, bring the hands back to the hips and step forward with the left foot and walk that out. Ooh. All right. Let's head on down to the mat. Arms across the heart. Inhale up, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold, reach to the ground. Take the left knee back and the right knee back. Coming around into staff pose. Whoa. Shake out the knees a little bit, then draw that right knee into the chest. Take that foot to the outside. We're going to do our twist. Go ahead and sweep that right arm behind us to help us sit tall. Inhaling the left arm up into the outside. Tucking the tummy and twisting to the right. More breath. On the next exhale, let's release that side. Let's try the left leg, draw that left knee in. Take it to the outside. Sweep the left arm back. Inhale the right arm up into the outside. Tuck the tummy and twist it to the left. On the next exhale, let's go ahead and release that. Let's go ahead and come into a bound angle, drawing both heels together, sitting tall, roll the shoulders back and down, and then leaning forward from the hip. more breaths here. On the next exhale, release that. Let's take that left leg out in front. Let's draw that right foot in close to that left thigh. We're going to try a fold. Try to keep that right knee down. Inhale, both arms up. Get some length to the spine. Exhale, fold that left foot. Two more breaths here. On the next exhale, soften and release. On the inhale, draw the arms back up to the sky. Big stretch. Exhale, press down. Try the other side. Lengthen that right leg. Draw that left foot in close to that right thigh. Sit tall. Inhale, both arms up. Get some length to the spine. Exhale, forward fold. On the next exhale, soften and release. On the inhale, draw the arms up to the sky. Exhale, press down. One last fold. Let's bring out both legs. Sitting tall. Lengthen both legs long. Inhale, up, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. See what progress we made today. Three more breaths. On the next exhale, soften and release. On the inhale, draw the arms up to the sky. Exhale, press down. All right, we're heading down to the mat to do the keyhole pose. If you choose, you can do the pigeon, shining swan. But otherwise, on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Scooch around to get comfortable here. You want to stay grounded throughout the movement. So let's go ahead and take that right ankle just above the left knee. Flex that right foot. You go ahead, reach down to that left leg. Bring the left knee forward. Flexing that left foot. Now if that doesn't work for you, lots of alternatives. Maybe a block. Remember, we're working on the right side. So this is where you should feel it. Two more breaths here. On the next exhale, let's release that side. Let's switch sides. Take that left ankle just above the right knee. Flex that left foot. Then reach on down. Grab that right leg. Bring the right knee forward. Remembering if you find binding around the ears or the jaw, that means you're trying too hard to reach for that knee. You want to maybe reach your hand just about an inch or so. I use a blanket that usually counteracts that. On the next exhale, let's go ahead and release that side. As everyone comes down to their back, knees bent, feet flat. When you've arrived and are comfortable, ready to go, let's go ahead and draw both knees into the chest and hug them. Then go ahead and release that left leg out to the mat, drawing that right knee in even closer. On the next exhale, let's switch sides, draw the left knee into the chest, extend that right leg out to the mat. On the next exhale, releasing that left leg out to the mat, coming into corpse pose or any other pose that allows you to relax and let go. Remembering to cover your eyes with an eye pillow or a towel or something to block out the light. And then to let your body just relax and let go of any stress or tension you might be holding on to. Let's start becoming aware once again. Small movements with our toes, our fingers. Just bringing ourselves back into the moment. Taking our time, maybe bending our knees and rolling to one side. Generally just trying to bring us back into the moment. Couple more breaths here. And on the next inhale, continue rolling so you can use both hands to press yourself up to a seated position. Bringing hands together for one more breath. Inhale up and exhale down, a gentle bow. Namaste. Thank you everyone for coming.